Hello everybody, welcome to the Chessbait Drivecast, your one-stop shop for kind of controversial topics and kind of controversial opinions. Oh my gosh, it's another episode of the Drivecast. I can't believe it. No, in all seriousness though, you guys already see the title. You know, I'm going to be talking about caffeine because coffee is a thing that exists. Currently I'm trying to figure out how to get to a certain highway, because the roads in this neighborhood are hella confusing. But it's fine. We'll figure out a way through this. More importantly, though, look, I'm real with you. Like, I woke up, I'm filled with caffeine, I feel like I'm ready for the day. Let's do this. So, yeah, caffeine is a weird thing. I'm gonna be real with you. I made a Drivecast previous to this. I might cut back in between the two Drivecasts, just because I feel like I have much more, maybe experience isn't the right word, but I feel a little more knowledgeable in what I'm talking about now than I did then. I mean, everybody always says that. You know, you always feel more confident. Okay, why is this a 25? You always feel more confident about what you're talking about, you know, in the future than the past. That's just a thing that exists. Did I go too far? I feel like I might have gone too far. Like, in the street that I'm in. This is a very... Okay, fine, I'll slow down. Jesus. So yeah, caffeine... It's a weird little drug, isn't it? We draw the line at what we're allowed to use and what we're not at caffeine. And I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I have no idea where the heck I'm going. Oh, wait, I should have turned left, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay, I should have turned left, okay. I know where I am now, luckily. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. It's funny how we ban certain drugs, like weed has been legalized in a lot of states, I know that, but you know, cocaine is obviously a thing that shouldn't, it's not that it shouldn't exist, it's just, oh, it can't be used because it's super addictive and it's super dangerous and you can die from it. You can die from caffeine as well, you can die from water for all that matters. What really matters is how you were able to control using it. And you know what, I'm just going to go on a kind of a wild tangent. I have a little thing with a bunch of friends where we kind of promised that together we'd try a couple of whatever budgets. I'm not going to say specifics because that would probably incriminate me in the future, and for legal reasons, everything I say is a joke. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, courts, if I ever do become incriminated with whatsoever. Moving on. I tried weed just because my friends happened to be doing it. Don't worry, it was in a place where it was legal. I'm not kidding. Weed is legalized, as far as I know. But, okay, yep. But yeah, I mean, look, weed is legal. What else do you want me to say? But the point of this Drivecast is caffeine. Caffeine kind of wrecked my productivity this semester, which is ironic considering that caffeine's supposed to be an enhancing drug. It's supposed to help you focus on whatever you're supposed to do. But here's the thing about focus. You drink caffeine and you will focus on anything. And I do mean anything. You want to focus on watching a certain TV show, you will focus on finishing that. You want to focus on doing the laundry, you will focus on doing that. You want to focus on cleaning your room, even though it's going to be dirty in 2 days. Even though it's going to get dirty again in 2 days, and you really don't know what's the point half the time. Yeah, what the heck, go for it. That's usually how it goes. I wish I had a little more caffeine right now so that I could actually focus on what the heck I'm supposed to talk about. But it's a funny little thing. Look, I'll be real with you. I got way too hooked on Red Bull this semester, and Red Bull's not good for you. No energy drink is good for you. I recently learned that I think Bang energy drink has like 5,000 milligrams of caffeine or something like that. It's not actually 5,000. I'm pretty sure that's like a lethal dose. But the amount of caffeine that it has, oh my gosh. No wonder the first time I tried it I couldn't stand still. The thing has more caffeine than... I'm pretty sure the thing has more caffeine than a Monster, a Monster, a Red Bull, and a cup of coffee, all in one sitting. Like, that's how much caffeine it has. It's insane. Do I want to get gas? No, I don't. And it's a good thing I didn't get hooked to Bang, because, dear God, that stuff is terrible for you. On the other hand, there's whatchamacallit. Sorry, I just gotta make sure I can do this right. On the other hand, there's just regular cup of coffee. Look, I'm not gonna start spouting nonsense saying that caffeine is bad for you, because according to doctors, coffee is actually a surprisingly really healthy drink. Yes, only you should probably reduce the amount of cups of coffee you drink per day. Personally, a cup of coffee was able to just get me through the day, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, I never actually had 3 cups of coffee. Maybe 2 if I really needed it. But coffee surprisingly has a lot of chemicals that actually do overall help you. You know, all the really nonsensical, how do you say this? Scams? You know, goop. All the nonsensical scams that people try to shill off to really desperate people, saying, ooh, this magic chemical has healing powers, and it is able to coincide with this crystal, which has harmony of this frequency, and because of that, your synergy will cause your cells to self-replicate and self-reproduce. Like, no. Look, coffee doesn't have all of those magical things, but one thing that it does have. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. At this point, I kind of just spouted a bunch of nonsense about whatever the chemicals are in there and how much I didn't, how little I prepared for this actual Drivecast. I actually did the research real quick. Just a quick Google search can actually help you find out what chemicals are actually in coffee. It has antioxidants, which, you know, a lot of detox people talk about. Antioxidants are pretty good because, you know, it helps the radicalization of oxygen from, you know, oxidizing your lungs way too quickly. You know, it's able to stop that a bit. No, oxidation is not poisonous. It is, yes, bad for you technically, but it's good for you in other ways. The rate at which oxidation occurs is really the most important part, which antioxidants are able to help you with. Second of all, let me just go back to my research. There are certain chemicals in there that's able to help with tooth decay. It's not actually as good as, you know, actually brushing your teeth, but it's there. So yeah, there's chemicals in there that actually are helpful. Those are some of the basic ones, the most abundant, but there's a bunch of other smaller chemicals in there in smaller amounts that do help as well. Back to Driver Me, though. Coffee's good for you. Drink that. Don't drink energy drinks. The amount of literal horse piss that goes into energy drinks is insane. It's not actual horse piss, but like Red Bull just on its own, it has caffeine, it has taurine, which is caffeine but so much worse for you. It's the thing that sucks about taurine is that I believe it's not natural. It's made from something else. Also, where the heck am I going? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm going on the right road, because I almost feel like I missed the, oh no, there it is. I almost felt like I missed the interstate that I was supposed to hit. Am I stupid? Am I being dumb? I'm just trying to make sure. The funny thing is, considering that Red Bull is, I mean, yes, it's an energy drink, but the number of things that they sponsor is kind of insane. I'm pretty sure they're one of the biggest names when it comes to, what is it called? I'm pretty sure they're one of the biggest names when it comes to Formula One. I mean, they're not the biggest name, but they're pretty well known for their Formula One racing. Obviously, they have their football, soccer teams. There's so many to name. There's RB Leipzig, there's RB Salzburg, there's BRB because I am on the highway and I really don't want to crash my car. No. There's RB New York. I don't think that's actually what they're called, but whatever. I think the RB has a team in South Africa, I think. I could be wrong about that. They have a team in... Do they have a team in Brazil? I think they have a team in Brazil. Like, it's all over the place. But the Formula One thing was the one I wanted to mention, because Formula One, you know, motor oil, I kind of have a genuine feeling that they put motor oil into, not actual motor oil into energy drinks, but some of the ingredients, because you can kind tell when you drink Red Bull that it kind of tastes like Formula One. I don't know how to describe it, but there's something in the drink that just makes it taste of, maybe not motor oil, maybe that's not the right word, but something in there that doesn't taste natural. There's no way to perfectly describe it. I mean, obviously all sports drinks are kind of chemical one another, which, yes, we can have an entire Drivecast about that as well, but I digress. TLDR, coffee's good for you. Please don't get hooked into energy drinks. Like, look, I take Bio shots, the energy drink, water soluble, what do you call it? The stuff that you mix into water, little squirt bottles. I'll use those, and even that's already bad for you, but at least those have extra vitamins and chemicals to help you throughout the day. No. This thing just, Red Bull, you only drink it if you generally just want straight caffeine. Once you get hooked onto it, you will never be awake again. And by awake, I mean you will need to drink more and more Red Bull just to stay alert and active. I'm starting to feel more sluggish than ever, and I kind of need to take a break from Red Bull. So no caffeine for me, thank you very much. I'm gonna try to stick to my coffee for a little bit, maybe a few cups of tea. Just stay away from the big stuff, man. It can wreck you. This has been Cheesebait. I'm sorry that this Drivecast is kind of all over the place. I mean, most of them are. I'll see you guys next time, whatever the topic may be.